Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Future Game Show. By the way, DM me if you want this to be sponsored next year. Let's watch it. We got the DroppedFrames people here, but they're not on camera.
Fixing my title.
Code, do you know how long this is?
Well, I'm sponsored for 1 hour and 30 minutes.
I'm going to guess it's 90 minutes long.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Future Game Show Summer Showcase. My name is Britt Barron, and I play Tifa Lockhart in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series. But for the next 90 minutes, the gloves are off. Instead of wailing on Shinra troops, I'm here to deliver some video game news. Joining me on this quest through the trailer dungeon is the one and only Roger Clark. Howdy, Roger.
Howdy, Brad. Pleasure to be here. I'm Roger Clark, though you may know me best as the lovable rogue Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2. We've got a hell of a show for you.
Is he quiet?
Packed to the brim with world premieres,
He might just
developer
get,
presentations,
I think he's just very
and everything
loud.
in between.
He peaks.
So hitch up your horses and settle in.
As we mosey on through this action-packed show, keep in mind that you can find and wishlist any of the games featured today on our dedicated Summer Showcase Steam page. To find it, just search Future Games Show on Steam.
Well, I think we've already hit our cowboy quip quota, so let's dive
Estreno
right in.
Mundial.
First world premiere.
I'm saying it in Spanish now from now on.
Cool.
Also, I just remembered this is the game show where they make the host say the cringiest comment.
Yes, they do. This is that one.
Yeah.
In the times of the Crusades, witness the untold journey of a shepherd boy destined to become a Templar knight and transcend into legend.
Man, this voice acting sounds like Zeke. That's wild.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, right?
It's probably AI. It's probably some
Save
AI
your
voice
God
acting.
with unyielding devotion. Uphold the tenets of our order, forged in the crucible of faith. Walk the path of righteousness, guided by the light of divine purpose.
What is
Let
this?
not doubt cloud your spirit.
We haven't seen this at all.
Your
Was that a
resolve
TIE fighter? That sounded like a TIE fighter sound.
For the journey is long and fraught with peril. For in the crucible of doubt, we find the strengths to persevere.
More furries.
Are you a bear knight?
Let
Man, this is
faith
like the year
be
of
your
animal
shield,
characters. I tell you, every other game.
and righteousness your sword. Do not be afraid, for he is by your side, lighting your path through the darkness.
I was totally on board until that last part.
What, where he came from the background?
The gameplay, like
Yeah.
that looked a little. I mean, I was kind of into it until that last
That
part.
was your
That looked a
first
little basic.
look at Bogden's Cross.
Love the theme,
A
though.
grisly action-adventure game coming to Steam and the Epic Game Store. Be sure to add it to your wish lists.
Next, we've got a gameplay trailer.
He is
First
kind of quiet. You're right,
A
Co.
third-person action RPG where you build and defend bases on a crumbling fantasy planet.
Oh, this game looks great.
Day in Driftlands feels like your first.
This one's already on my wish list.
Yeah. Yeah, this... I've been wanting to check this out for a while.
Nightfall feels like it might be your last. One thing remains constant. Nothing beats the thrill of excitement a new sunrise
God, look at all that
brings.
stuff.
That's that's
Love
a
it.
big map. Or big base in a big
It's
map.
these moments that give you the power to venture out and explore the uncharted.
I am very excited for this game.
Is this... Do we know if this is multiplayer?
Yeah, I think it's a co-op.
Okay.
Thanks.
Oh, there we go.
Especially when shared with friends. For everything is better in good company.
Didn't you play this with Max? No, that was a different. That was Lightyear Frontier.
In having a place you can call home. A place to nurture and care
Give me
for.
that. Oh, that looks good.
I like the little
Even
power
when you
lines
believe
connecting
your
everything.
task is
Same.
complete. There's always
An
another
airship?
island to
Dude.
chase. Another place that'll make it all feel like it's the first time.
Yeah, this looks awesome.
I am a first dwarf. I suppose that's something that comes with the job title, right?
Awesome.
How girthy is that demo?
No clue.
First Dwarf is launching in early access on the 20th of June.
But if you can't wait till then, the developers just dropped a demo on Steam, so you can jump in right after the show.
Oh,
Now it's time to dive
demo
into
started
the
today,
brain-slick
okay.
world of Nobody Wants to Die, a cyberpunk detective thriller powered by Unreal Engine 5.
Hi, my name is Michał from Critical Hit Games, and I'm the studio's community manager, and we are located in the beautiful medieval city of Wrocław in Poland. Right now, we are working on Nobody Wants to Die. It's a single-player interactive noir story set in a dystopian New York City. It's inspired by neo-noir films, black and white detective movies, Art Deco stylings, but set hundreds of years into the future. You will discover the world of New York in the year 2329, where immortality comes at a price that someone has to pay.
Dang, this looks cool. Whoa.
Choosing the perfect music and composer for this game was so important. It allows players to feel truly immersed in this world we have built. We're honored to be able to work with Mikołaj Stroiński to create an incredible soundtrack for Nobody Wants to Die. Our small team of 20 has been working hard on this game for the last 4 years, and our aim from the start was to deliver a great narrative and a graphical experience for players in our dystopian world. The music helps us to shape the emotion we want players to feel in each moment, setting the rhythm and atmosphere for New York 2329. Its melodic and moody theme beautifully encapsulates the noir essence of the game, setting the stage for an immersive experience like no other. We're so pleased that 2 million of you watched our reveal trailer that we released a few months ago, and today we're excited for you to get a glimpse into some of Nobody Wants to Die's core settings, including Detective James Carr's apartment. What you're looking at here are exclusive in-game shots captured from our PC build. This is our vision of the future. You will experience the story of Nobody Wants to Die from a first-person perspective, through the eyes of Detective James Carr. Through our narrative, we wanted to explore the dangers of transhumanism and immortality. In a society where death is a distant memory, the lines of right and wrong start to get a bit blurry. We're planning to release Nobody Wants to Die later this year on Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 5 and PC on Steam. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
Nobody Wants to Die.
Yeah, this was the someone like tipped me $10 and was like, "Look at this game, God!" I was
Nobody
like,
Wants
"Okay,
to
I will."
Die is coming later this year. What's next, Britt? Britt! Interesting. I'm just gonna head backstage and see what's going on here.
Welcome to the world of Detective Dotson, Roger. It's an adventure game set in India.
Oh, that's where
you
she
use
went.
disguise and
She's in the
parkour
game.
to track down your father's killer.
Sounds great.
Because it's a disguise
How do
game.
we
I
get
get the
back to
joke.
our
Okay.
bodies?
I'm not sure, but watching this new trailer can't hurt, right?
Where's day 9? Oh, that's the PC Gamer Show. That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
This is the voice for Tifa and the voice for Arthur from Red Dead.
Dude, this tune is banging. Oh, yeah. Oh. I'm ready to do some Bollywood dancing, dude.
Let's go. I want a snack.
Detective Dotson is coming to PC in 2024, and the developers just launched a demo for the game on Steam, so you can dive in after the show. While you're there, why not add it to your wish lists?
During this year's spring showcase, our host cracked open the Ones to Watch yearbook, spotlighting 3 of the most hotly anticipated games coming in 2024.
Oh, is that Once Human in the middle?
Tradition, we've got another trio of games to share. That should definitely.
Yeah, it looks like a Spire
First
from
on
that
our
game.
list is Once Human. Let's throw it over to the developers so they can tell you more about this new weird survival shooter.
Confirmed.
Hello, Metas. Welcome to the mysterious world of Once Human. I'm Derek, the head of operation of Once Human.
Yesterday, we revealed that Once Human will
Oh,
launch
that
on
model
PC on
looks
the 9th
awesome.
of
I
July
love that.
2024.
I'm very honored to introduce Once Human to both new and old friends today and bring you more exclusive news. Once Human is a post-apocalyptic overworld survival game where we'll take on the role as a meta, striving to survive in a world
I think that's
corrupted
AI
by
translation.
stardust and exploring the enigmatic now-thought continent. You must defend off outraged creatures alongside
No, I'm talking
other
about
metas.
the fucking radio
Play
tower
the
head
old
thing that
world
he's got by him,
and
not the
uncover
guy.
the truth behind the apocalypse. Many have labeled us as the most anticipated
How is it doing his
survival
mouth,
game
though?
of 2024.
What?
His mouth
I
is
will
going
tell
with the
you
words.
what makes Once
Why
Human
would
so
this
unique.
be AI?
Your adventure will unfold in a seamless overworld. Your adventures
He's just
through treacherous
talking.
mountains, sandy beaches.
Why are we saying AI?
foggy
I
swamps,
hear like a
wild
bubbling
plains,
in the audio.
rushing waterfalls,
Well,
dark
it might
caverns,
have been
and the
and
recorded.
only
mysterious
because of how it
underwater and the
sounds.
frigid tundras.
It might have been recorded and then done
Your
ADR.
exploration will
Maybe it's
stretch
just
the
the
boundaries
sound is
of your
weird.
imagination. The diverse
Okay,
flora
apparently that
and
guy speaks
fauna
English,
in
so,
overworld
yeah, I think it's
adds
just the
more
sound- the audio sounds
possibilities to your
Is
journey.
this your
Let's
this
see what
CGI
survival
moment
skills you've
that
got.
I had?
No.
Hunting, fishing,
Hold
and
on, let me check my
hunting
head-
are all part of the experience. The influence of stardust has led to widespread mutations across the continent. Stay cautious of the mutated deviants and the fanatical cultists, very key and strong,
It sounds
as well
bubbly in
as
my headphones.
areas shrouded in deep fog
It sounds bubbly.
and riddle spots
Like if
scattered
I listen to it in
across
my
the land.
headphones, his voice sounds like it's kind of cutting in and out really fast.
Might
As
be
you may know,
heavily gated. Maybe,
what
but-
makes us different is our monster design. In Once Human, the
no,
enemies
it's-
that you
it's
ever
nothing to do
encountered
with his voice.
may be
No,
something
it's
that you never seen
definitely
before. Animal.
he
A new
recorded this
species born from the
live
influence of
and then
stardust
recorded
will pose one of
another
your
like him
greatest
saying
threats.
the same thing again and put it
The
over top
Wanderer,
of it.
a
Oh,
wolf
the
that
ADR, yeah.
roams the world
Yeah,
with its searchlight.
that's what it
and
looks like to me.
Laura, a monstrosity that resembles of excavator. I just appeal to watch how
God, this game's
in the
visuals are
future
just
you will encounter even more
bonkers.
cryptic creatures in the skies above
Oh, I haven't seen
and
that
oceans
one.
below.
like what? Is that
Don't
a
forget
whale
about the
plane?
reptile entities.
That's
Some of them are packing
Yeah, there's the
giant Gatling
spider
guns.
bus.
Some look like
Looks
massive
is
trees,
awesome,
and
the-
others might even
I
haunt your
want more
dreams.
of those, and it
This
looks
one
like
was
we're gonna
great.
get more.
Did I mention that Once Human might be one of the most diverse overworld survival game out there? You must eliminate spreads in strongholds and dungeons for materials to craft your custom equipment. Plus,
Jellyfish head.
You can capture divisions from all over the world and use their
Oh, those
special
are the
abilities to
Power
help you
World
out.
things you guys were talking about.
Rex is your chef.
Yep.
Nutcracker handles
they
security,
totally
and the Taylor
reworked
Skull
how
is a bodyguard.
the
You can build your settlement anywhere in the
oh god, what are they
overworld,
called?
or even create a mobile hall. With over 4,000 metas in
There it
a
is.
server.
I wanna see that
Watch
thing.
out
That's
for
the errors
ambushes
mobile-
and looting. Remember
base.
to forge alliance with others to build settlements and getting on
Deviations,
12
thank
versus
you.
12 compared
They
for
totally
reality.
reworked how the deviations
that's
work,
not
and
all.
now they help you like
Once
Power
Human
World.
is
It's great.
committed to providing unique and constantly updated content for players all over the world. We also aim to cater different players' preferences. We've got themed seasons and all kinds of challenges rolling out soon. These include PvE world bosses and PvP content that encourages you to pillage and plunder. But wait, there's more. We're also adding survival challenges where meta must compete for extremely scarce resources. The creativity of Once Human doesn't stop there. You can unleash your imagination by building island, a truly unique internal land. Feel free to customize the island to your liking and even change the objective of the season. We create the world, and you bring it to life.
Warhammer for PC is coming your way on the 9th of July 2024, so don't forget to add it to your Steam wishlist.
On the 10th of June, we'll kick off the final round of open beta of Steam.
This game is
So
so
miss out
good.
the exclusive cosmetics
I didn't
on
think
the
I would
first
like
day.
it as much as I did.
Pre-downloads are now available, and you won't want to miss the opportunity. Get ready to delve into the unknown.
But I need
See you on the
buddies to
other
play
side.
with, so if you play, let me know, because I
I
want.
am 100% playing.
Once Human launches on July 10th.
I'll play with you,
but
though.
you can play the Steam demo when it drops on June 10th next week.
And if you enjoyed that section, watch out for 2 more.
Oh, we'll be
ones
playing the
to
demo.
watch deep dives later in the show.
We've got another world premiere for you now. It's a co-op game where you have to synchronize your movements to succeed. Let's see it!
Oh, yes.
Whoa, nice work.
Oh, here you are. Oh, hello. We're off.
Estreno Mundial.
I've got a purple X.
I have the purple X.
I guess if you hit that.
Oh yeah, I press. Okay, can you move it across? Okay, and now send it all the way.
Wait. Okay, I'll jump then.
That opens a panel for me above the door.
Okay,
It's
what
like
does it
escape
take
rooms.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Co-op escape room.
Yeah.
Could actually be really fun.
And bear in mind, if
Oh,
I get this
completely.
wrong, it's just everything the other way around, okay?
Okay, I'll remember that.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will hit that.
Oh,
Oh,
it moved. Oh, very nice.
wish you'd stop doing it.
I'll let you through there and you can have an explore.
Oh, see ya.
Wait, no, just explore.
In sync. That's fun.
In Sync is coming soon. So stick it on your
He
wish
really
list.
enjoyed saying
Correct
that.
me if I'm wrong.
He did.
Britt, but it looks like we're going back to back with world premieres.
I
my.
think you might be right. We've fished another one out for you guys. And if you ask me, it's, whoa, kind of a prize catch. Wow. See what I did there?
Yeah.
I'm hilarious.
Thanks, Amelia.
Peggy 12.
Estreno Mundial.
It's not Dredge?
Yeah, I thought this was just more Dredge.
No, that's definitely Dredge. Okay. I'm in. Okay. I don't know what that was, but I'm in. Dang. Ooh.
Dive back into one of last year's most beloved indie games when Dredge, the Iron Rig, launches on August 15th.
You know, speaking of beloved indies, we are pleased to be launching our very own future game show Humble Bundle. It features a curated selection of games that have appeared in our shows over the years.
So if you like what you see, head to the URL and name your price, and by doing so, you'll be supporting the developers and Humble's chosen charities.
Back to the trailers
Cool.
now. In this next section, we're spotlighting 7 games to keep on your radar.
Cool. Oh!
Frag your friends with the help of roguelike upgrades in this
Hey, it's Too Good's
fast-paced,
game.
genre-blending online shooter. Diabotical Rogue lets you pick between 3 specializations to cause carnage on the battlefield
I don't know
in
if I've ever heard
hectic
of this
4v4 matchups. It launched in early access on Steam and Epic Games on June 4th, 2024.
Oh,
so
4 days ago.
You can play it right now.
I do like the idea of a roguelike multiplayer. It's kind of fun.
What turns a person into a narcotics dealer? A dealer into a cartel boss? Find out
Money.
in DDS 2. An action-packed sim where you climb the criminal ladder and fight off the competition. Establish contracts, expand your hideout, and move your product in a dynamic open world that supports solo play as well as co-op with up to 3 players.
That's a
DDS
lot of
2
head
is
bob.
coming to PC on June 20th,
A lot of what?
2024.
Head bob.
Oh.
Keep your eyes on this one, says local thunk, developer of breakout hit Balatro. Star Vaders is a tactical roguelike deck builder where you pilot a mech to defend humanity from an alien
Balatro,
scourge.
please.
Players can customize their digital decks to take out the intergalactic invaders with Eureka Moment synergies. Star Vaders
Cool.
is coming soon
It's
to
kinda fun.
PC, and you can check out the demo on Steam after the show.
Thanks, Mary.
Step into the shoes of a plucky airship pilot in Clockwork Ambrosia, a steampunk Metroidvania where the focus is on crafting rule-breaking weapons and armor. Explore gorgeous pixelated worlds to uncover the secrets
Hey,
of
I
a
do like
missing
the idea of
civilization,
building your
enlisting
own weapons.
curious
That's kinda fun.
companions and taking down leagues of automatons.
I don't know if it's enough
Check
to
out
bring
the
me into a
Clockwork
Metroidvania,
Ambrosia
but-
demo on Steam today.
Put as many missiles on there as possible.
Turn foes into friends and search for your lost soulmate in Sword of the Necromancer Resurrection, a 3D remake of the 2021 action RPG from Grimorio of Games. A dungeon crawler steeped in mystery, players must level up, collect gear, and recruit fallen enemies to survive in atmospheric environments. Fight past death and twist fate when Sword of the Necromancer Resurrection drops on PC and consoles later this year.
Ah.
Anton Blast is an explosive
Oh, yeah,
action
we saw this-
platformer
we saw this in
inspired
the
by
other
the
one, yeah.
GBA
Yep.
greats. Race, bounce, and slide your way through surreal, destructible environments, wielding a mighty hammer to bash goons and topple
This
the
look
game's
like this is
eclectic
hard.
bosses.
There's so much going on. Like,
Anton Blast is dashing on
Yeah, this is very
Nintendo
Pizza
Switch
Tower.
and PC
Oh, man.
this November 12th. But there's a dynamite demo available right now on Steam. Find your new home on the galaxy's edge in Farlands, an intergalactic farming sim with a cozy pixel aesthetic. Chop weeds and build a community as you chart the stars for resources to
Oh, I
save
totally
your local
thought
star
this was,
system from destruction. Farlands is launching in early access on July 24th, but there's a demo out today on Steam, so you can dive in right after the show. 3 hits and you're out. Step
Wasn't
into
there
the
a game
ring
called, like,
in
My-
Big Boy
My
Boxing,
Lonely
a
Outpost
slapstick
or something?
boss rush adventure inspired
Oh,
by
no.
the Punch-Out series. Quirky opponents are brought to life by fluid animations
One
as
Lonely
you bob,
Outpost.
weave, and jab your way through the clobbering ranks, learning attack
I thought it was
patterns
that
and
game.
upgrading your skills to succeed. Big Boy Boxing is coming soon, so make sure it's on your wish lists.
Release date June 20. When does this game come out?
Remember, you
Okay.
can find all of today's games on our dedicated Future Games Show Steam page. Search for Future Games Show on Steam. And
It's
you can
really
By the way,
called
into the
Bad
demos
Boy
and
Boxing,
fleshing
but
out
with the
your
whole
wish
like
lists.
puffy thing, they changed it.
Special
Wish listing
delivery.
these games is
Our friends at
huge,
Billy
and if you
Goat
click the link
Entertainment have
in
sent us a new
chat,
trailer
you
for
can
Parcel
wish list all
Corps,
these at once.
The studio's extreme
them.
sports courier simulator. Let's take a look.
Hello, Judacious viewer. At Billy Goat Entertainment, we're strong believers in the old adage, art from adversity, which is why we've decided, completely of our
man,
own
trash
volition,
bins. I would
certainly
love to
not
have
under any
some of
form
those.
duress, to commit to delivering our new video game, Parcel Corps. This
September 3rd.
That's right, on
September 3rd.
you'll have the opportunity to assume your role in the gig economy, ensuring your board of directors can collect their annual dividends. You'll have to placate a colourful cast of business operators, from florists to medical professionals to leavened fried dough vendors to themed beverage sellers to more themed beverage sellers, enabling you to avoid defaulting on your debts for another month.
Game looks fun.
So, please help us by wish listing Parcel Corps today. And
Hit the
remember,
other
you'll
one.
find
Get the
us
other
on the streets
monitor.
on-
September 3rd, 2024.
I love it.
We're pleased to reveal that Parcel Corps will be coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on September 3rd, 2024. You can also check out the demo, which just went live on
Man, there's a ton of demos going live during this show.
Next game is a mind-blowing, interdimensional platformer where...
Is there a Steam demo days coming up?
Just check this out.
I think they had one earlier in, what?
Yeah, I think Next Fest is coming.
Oh, yeah, Next Fest, yeah.
How many do they have per year? Is it 2?
I think 2, yeah. Oh, yeah, on Monday. It starts on Monday. Cool.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm doing the demo days week.
Well,
Did we have a demo days earlier this year as well?
I think so, yeah.
So there's like 3. I thought there were only 2.
God, this game's just trippy as hell.
Cool. That's one of those games where it's kind of like I love the idea and it's super creative, but I don't know how long I could play a game like that.
Yeah.
And if you
It looks
think
really
about
cool.
it, Roger, that's technically 2 games for the price of 1.
It's a steal.
Yeah.
Switching gears now, as we've got a trailer to share from our friends at Netflix. Here's a look at some of the new games coming.
Is this
to
guy
the
like,
platform
is he
later this
Irish?
year.
Yes? Question mark? My chat says he's a pirate.
He's a pirate.
Yeah.
We are having fun.
Wait, Nick Lachey?
That Netflix
will be hard
money.
for you.
Oh.
Oh, boy, okay. The Dragon Prince has a game? Oh,
wait.
okay, it's Netflix.
I'm humping the deck, Co. I'm humping the deck.
Good man.
So how are the balls doing?
One sec, jamming out.
Zeke, that's where you hit the button.
Thank you to
Man,
Netflix
I don't know
for
why
sending
jiggling
over
these
that
balls
trailer.
is getting me off
Got
so
another
much.
world
This is
premiere
great.
for you now. This
That's
game
weird.
lets
Where'd
you
that come from?
exploit a gang of unruly mercenaries for your own selfish gain.
Estreno Mundial. He is Irish. Thank you, Jenny, maybe.
Whoa.
Time to dazzle these idiots.
Egg spotted! Year of the egg!
Story for you. I have tirelessly explored the wilds and found epic loot. I can kick any monster's ass, even the nastiest nightmares. I rip them apart. Even when facing death, I never give up. Why? Because I'm a hero, and I'm here to protect you. Oh, cut the crap! You're no hero. Obviously, they did all the fighting. You fighting to gain XP? Ha! Who needs XP when you're famous? Happy bastards!
I like it.
I'll take it.
Let the fools do your dirty work in Happy Bastards, which is coming soon.
Good
What's
name.
next, Britt?
We're checking in with the Relic First Guardian, an apocalyptic Souls-like from Project Cloud Games.
Wait. Oh, this isn't First Descendant. This is a different First. What is this one?
The Relic First Guardian?
I mean, this looks awesome. What's going on here? Maybe a little chunky. Oh, sorry.
A lot of camera shake.
Oh, I think it could be cool.
The Relic First Guardian is coming soon to PlayStation and PC. What have you got for us all the way over there, Roger?
Well, it's a nice problem to have, but we simply have too many games to show you. So we're going to throw it out to a series
Okay,
of
let's do it.
trailers and check in with you guys in a little bit.
Works for me. Shall we go grab a drink?
That would not be disagreeable. I hear you make a really good Cosmo Canyon.
Oh, I'd love to whip one
That's
up for you.
great. What a great reference. I love it.
He's got his fucking stapler. My stapler? You have my stapler?
Nice. Yo, that was fun. That looks fun.
Mm-hmm.
No, bring the music back. I wasn't done. If the story in that game was cool, that could be awesome.
World premiere.
Terrible. Like that's a
Peggy 12.
It could be really fun. Kaioken?
Why do I know that name? What have they...
Wait a second.
They deliver us, Mars.
Yeah,
deliver
didn't
us.
they shut down?
They have one last game that they're trying to get kickstarted called Deliver Us Home.
Is that Kickstarter up?
Yeah. We both retweeted it.
Did we? Yeah. No, I retweeted them looking for funding.
Yeah.
I didn't retweet a Kickstarter.
Oh, okay, okay. That's
No, I didn't,
that's
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They contacted me directly. They're like, "Hey Zeke, you know how you liked Mars and Moon? Do you want to help us by retweeting this?" I was like, "You know what?"
Oh yeah, their Kickstarter's
Oh,
coming
it's not up
soon.
yet. That's
It's
what I was
not up.
asking. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. Okay.
That was at the end of April.
Here's a Kickstarter if anyone wants it. I played both the Deliver Us games, and they were.
Oh, there
they
you
were
go.
good.
June 11th is when the Kickstarter starts.
Awesome. 3 days. What you can do is you can click the Kickstarter, and there's a notify me thing, and you can click that, and they'll send you an email.
Lenny, so he thought everyone was screaming about him, going, Lenny!
Okay.
Oh!
Deliver us some money.
Hi, did you enjoy those trailers?
Nice juke.
Good, because there's more where that came from.
Let's get back into it with a new trailer for The Precinct.
Oh, this game looks pretty cool.
ACPD, drop it now.
He dropped it.
I mean, that's pretty cop-like.
My advice, keep your head down. Don't piss off the chief. Stick to your beat, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get to retirement in one piece like me.
You, stop there.
Point got him in handcuffs, dispatch. 10-4, aerial unit inbound. Central, be advised.
You know, I'm all about games where you play the bad guy, but sometimes too much is too much.
Central to all units, bank robbery in progress.
Cuff him up, boot.
Wait, Quality Games. Did they do that cop game that you really liked?
All right,
Zeke,
kid. You did good today.
Say that again.
I'll see you in the
remember
morning.
that police game you really liked? That had the
That
top-down
was
police
the
game?
Precinct, which is coming to
was,
PC,
like, super gritty.
PlayStation, and Xbox.
I think it was
on
This Is
August
the
15th,
Police. You
2024.
remember that?
This is the Police was a turn-based game, but yeah, it had a map and you like.
That wasn't by Wall-E, was it?
Every game in
don't
this
think
next
so.
section has a demo
They're
attached.
that company is actually, or those devs are actually doing another game that I'm going to be sponsored to stream next a week from today called Hollywood Animal.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
What is this?
He'll feel that in his ganglion.
That's not a game.
First up is Motor Doom, a gnarly BMX roguelike that blends Tony Hawk's Pro Skater with Vampire Survivors.
Next up is Angeline Era, a non-linear adventure game where you dodge traps and bump slash enemies to save an ancient world.
Here's 10 Dead Doves, a psychological horror game where you seek out an urban legend in the Appalachian wilderness.
Servonauts is next, a couch co-op party game where you wield wobbly pipes to manage the galaxy's most chaotic.
Hey Max, this game, you're gonna be good at that one.
Design the future in Dystopica, a cozy cyberpunk city builder where you can create the metropolis of your dreams.
Oh, that's cool.
Whoa,
Next
that was
in line
that was
is
who? What?
Untouchables,
Dystopia?
a co-op roguelite.
I think
where
that,
teams
yeah.
are prepping to propel an evolving
Dystopica.
engine.
Dystopica.
And this is Wild Bastards, a rootin' tootin'
Oh, Wild
roguelike
Bastards.
shooter where you manage a crew of intergalactic outlaws.
I'm so sold on this game. Well, it's got a demo
Last
too.
but
I'm gonna
not
try that.
least, this is Metal Suit.
Yeah, did you
a
play
run and
Void
gun
Bastards?
space shooter
Oh yeah, loved it.
starring a
Absolutely loved it.
cyborg
Same
Void
villain.
Bastards was fantastic.
Head to the Future Games Show Steam page to find all those demos and everything else featured in today's show.
Brett, I've got someone I'd like you to meet. Goes by the name of Eugene McQuacklin. They're a private eye, following the breadcrumbs of a foul salami scheme.
A duck detective, please say no more.
Okay, but they paid for their time.
The truth.
I'm supposed to say more.
The truth is an ugly mistress. But
Max,
I
did you like
know
Ghost
ugly
of
duckling.
Tsushima last night?
Really?
Hi, I'm Johnny.
And I'm Monica, and we're from Happy Broccoli Games.
Right now, we're working on Duck Detective: The Secret Salami, where solving crime is no walk in the pond. You're a down-on-his-luck detective who also happens to be a duck.
I was a freshly divorced duck, not able to pay next month's rent.
Use your powers of deduction to inspect evidence, fill in the blanks, and bust the case wide open in a narrative mystery adventure that's
I
not
got a
quite
question for you
as it
guys.
seems.
Everyone has a motive.
Is making
Or
all the
secret.
characters in your game
Duck Detective is a
inherently
2 to 3
more
hour
cozy?
mystery game that's inspired by games like Return of the Obra Dinn and Case of the Golden
Wait.
Idol. The game is
Did you
fully
forget
voiced,
a part of
and
the?
of
What
course it
did you
has a
say?
dedicated
Is making all of the characters in your game what?
Is making all the characters in your game, does that make the game more cozy?
Today, we're really excited to share with you the Duck
Are you
Detective
cutting
is
out
coming
when
to
you
mobile
say
later this
animals?
year.
Now you can already play Duck
Am I? Do you guys not hear me?
What's
going on?
Thanks for watching.
I think I think you're like being sound gated.
Am I being gated or something? Okay, let me try it again. Hold on. When they put animals in these games,
that worked.
Do you think it is making them more cozy?
Yeah, I think so.
It's not saying
Duck
animals?
Detective.
No,
The
it
Secret Salami.
didn't say it on the
Out now on
first
PC
two
and
times. That was
Nintendo
really
Switch.
weird.
Mobile ports
I was
coming
very
later this year.
confused.
This next
think we just had
trailer
a- we
is
just
for
had
the
a two-
RPG
two-
fans
yeah, there
out
we go.
there. Sacrifier is inspired by the 90s
Oh, I never said
classics
animals?
and features
Yeah,
a
it didn't
soundtrack
come
by
Well, we were all
out
watching
twice.
them.
Sakurai.
Okay, well, I think that was a bad assumption.
You are worthy of the title you are about to receive. The bishops are more than soldiers.
But no, I'm noticing there's like a ton of games. Does it not seem like more games this year have animals? Like as the main characters?
Not really. I mean, that's always been a thing.
It has always been a thing, but we've seen like, what, 7 to 10 games this year?
Dome's under attack.
It just seems like a lot, and I'm wondering, I wonder if we're definitely seeing a lot of cozy games these years because of, I think honestly, it's still reaction from like the COVID times, but I wonder if that's why. I wonder if it's like, wonder if having animals in your game adds something inherently. That I'm not really into it, so I don't see it, but I'm wondering if that's why we're seeing so many.
Am I dreaming?
It's just because nobody really likes humans anymore?
It's kind of true.
Well, it's a safe choice. Like,
Damn it.
animals are without fault, or they're always innocent. It's hard to disparage an animal.
This looks like Star Ocean.
Yeah.
The original.
I was getting like Grandia 2 vibes as well.
Yeah. That's cool, man. Yo, I think that blue-haired guy's screwed.
Until he levels up.
Ooh. Or gets famous enough.
True.
Sacrifier is coming soon, but the playtest just went live on Steam. If you want to try it out before launch, I feel like it's time we add another game to our yearbook, right, Britt?
I think that's a good idea. You know what? More than a decade
that's
later,
Space Marine
we're
2.
finally getting a sequel to Warhammer 40k Space Marine. Space Marine 2 is landing in September, and here's everything you need to know about it.
This is looking so good.
It said there's a gameplay thing on sometime this week, right?
Nothing will survive our wrath.
Chainswords at the ready, because Warhammer 40k Space Marine
Man, I think
2
Warhammer
is
should have their
staying
own
in the
conference.
pages of our ones to watch
They do.
yearbook, with
they could
gallons
call it
of
Skulls.
Xeno's blood. Space Marine 2 is the hotly anticipated follow-up to Relic Entertainment's 2011 third-person shooter. Helmed by Saber Interactive this time around, Space Marine 2 promises even more guts and glory for up to 3 players across its galactic co-op campaign. You are
6v6
dropped into the clanking,
multiplayer mode.
capable boots of Lieutenant
Totally gonna try
Demetrian
that.
Titus, voiced by Clive Standen of Vikings fame.
Delta Wing, report.
The spores collapse.
God, those visuals are
There's no way through.
so cool.
Get into assault position by the bridge.
Let us show them some of Ultima's hospitality.
That
the
is
Emperor!
incredible.
Right?
Come forth and be slaughtered.
Titus is a true Space Marine, the Emperor's personal angel of death, a stoic ultramarine with a penchant for defending the Imperium. Though at the start of the game, he's dealing with the aftermath of a suspicious demotion and an even more pressing existential matter.
Spoilers!
The Tyranid Scourge threatening mankind. Space Marine 2 will transport players to the front lines of the Fourth Tyrannic War, with hundreds of creatures coating the screen as you trudge through the biomes.
Well, spoilers
of
if you didn't play the
perilous
first game.
planets.
Yeah.
From Tyranid warriors, Hormagaunts, gargoyles, and quite likely much larger foes, you'll be overwhelmed in short order if you and your team
There's
don't
like a
keep your wits
jungle
about you.
area too.
The
Not
grisly
just
combat
Dude, that
blends
big
over-the-shoulder
fight.
shooting with a deep melee brawling system, allowing you to parry,
Were there
dodge,
boss? I never
pull
played the
off
first one.
brutal
Were there like
combos,
boss
and
fights?
execute your
There were
enemies
big
to top
fights.
up armor
Okay.
supplies.
But most of it was like Horde style.
Yeah.
The thing about Space Marine, and it looks like they're even leaning into it more in this game, is Space Marine's all about the power fantasy. It is,
Yeah.
it is 100% the power fantasy. So, I mean, they do a really good job with
It's
that.
a
And this
metal
looks
maelstrom
like
of
next
chaotic
level.
conflict, and we're
Oh,
excited
man.
to see what Titus and the gang will face up against when the game
The
launches
cinematic
later
finishers
this
look
year.
insane.
Space Marine 2 is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC on the 9th of September, so there's still plenty of time to scrub up on the wealth of 40k lore before you suit up and ship out on this gnarly Warhammer adventure.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh, I can't wait. September 9th.
God, we got to
man.
bring that word back. Gnarly is such a great word.
So is
Warhammer
Tubular.
40k Space Marine 2 is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on September 9th, 2024. We still have one more game to add to our yearbook, so keep an eye out.
Before we get to that, though, how about another world premiere?
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh.
But, you know, I have to admit, this is a bit of a wild one. I think it needs a Wrangler's
Goat
touch.
game.
I think
Give me a
this
second.
this is goat game
He's bringing out.
Goat
He's bringing out.
Simulator.
He's bringing out a lasso. This is happening.
Easy now.
or a goat.
You're all right. You're all right. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, just 1 second.
What?
Peggy 12.
Ooh. Okay.
We're about to get weird.
We're about to get real weird. Fortnite? Wait. They're not VRing Goat Simulator.
Yeah, they are. They did it with WoW. They wowed Goat Simulator. They made it an MMO. And now they're going to make it a Fortnite, I bet.
Is this Goat Night?
Yep. I would
Who
not
the hell
be
is
surprised.
that?
Nope.
Wait, is it an open
It's not a
world
VR.
game?
Are you not a goat? Wait, what?
What the hell is going on?
Is it the Goativerse? Is that what we're seeing right now? No.
A capybara?
Nice.
Multiverse of nonsense. Oh, yeah.
Great. I like the hair on that middle goat. Oh, wow. That's soon.
Go toe-to-toe with Capybara Thanos in Multiverse of Nonsense.
Thanos.
A brand new DLC pack for Goat Simulator 3. It's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox on the 19th of June. And you can wishlist it now on Steam.
By the way, if you're enjoying the show, you can let us
What
know.
happened? Wait.
Head to the link on screen
What
now
happened with the last
and fill in the
scene?
survey to be in with the chance.
We're not going to talk
Could he
about
not
that.
get the goat on the screen? Is that what happened?
We're not going to talk
All right,
about that.
time for something completely different.
Oh, no.
This year,
Moving
the
on.
Future Games Show is launching a new initiative to help increase the visibility of up-and-coming indie games.
We've created a video submission form so that game makers from around the world can pitch their projects to the show in a snappy 45-second format. A link to the form should be on the screen now.
Think of it as an indie elevator pitch. In the coming weeks and months, we'll share the submissions on social media and highlight them during our upcoming live shows.
To give you an idea of what we're looking for, the FGS team handpicked some of the most anticipated indie games.
Oh, this is awesome.
And
Yeah.
asked the developers to create their own.
What they're doing right now is removing the barrier between game devs and like the PR machine that generally interfaces with this type of show. Like, this is fantastic. Like, any dev can just submit directly to them. It's awesome.
My name is Ewout. I'm one of the developers of the game, and I'm responsible for the programming and art.
Whoa.
In Scrim, you jump from shadow to shadow. You play as a little shadow creature that got separated from the person. And now it's up to you to find your way back. Along the way, you will also help other Scrim that have lost their objects.
Yeah, we saw this. We saw this last
on
year.
PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. Get ready to hop around on July 18th.
Cool idea.
Hi, I'm Kurt Olson, the creator
Oh.
of the upcoming stealth comedy game, World's Worst Handyman. I'm also a father of 3 with a full-time day job. 5 years ago,
Sir, I think that
taught
was
myself
4.
to code
Yeah, that
and
was
make
kind
games
of
in my spare
fun.
time.
Did we-
Later, I
Weird,
founded Baby
and then-
Montage Studio. World's Worst Handyman combines my love for stealth horror games with the charm of Nintendo games. It's a thrilling stealth comedy game for all
Oh,
ages.
this was at the
You play
OTK
as
show,
Doug,
apparently.
an unskilled handyman trying to save his local animal shelter.
Yeah, this actually was pretty good.
Find
they had like
tools,
an actual
complete
human
tasks,
dressed up as him, and he
avoid
came out
angry
like trying to
residents,
fix the camera and
earn
broke it.
enough
It was
money
actually
to save the shelter. World's
Might have
Worst
been
Handyman
him.
releases this
Is it him?
September. Play the free demo and
Maybe
wishlist
not.
the game on Steam to support our small team. Thanks.
Nah, it's the guy brown hair.
Judoro is a stop-motion action-adventure game set in a mystical, historic Scotland. We are a dedicated and passionate two-man team making a truly independent game without compromise. In Judoro, you will explore a world full of eccentric stories and handcrafted NPCs.
Literally handcrafted.
You will overcome challenges with Judoro's combat and possession mechanics. Our favourite part is perhaps the varied and sometimes grotesque bosses the game is replete with. Judoro is coming out this autumn on Steam. Please wishlist and help spread the word. Thank you.
Yeah, that game was
Hey,
pretty wild.
Future Game Show. Those guys over there are Heavy Lunch Studio, and they've known each other for, like, I don't know, 100 years. And in an act of hubris and self-delusion, they decided to make their first video game, Hermit and Pig. It's an adventure RPG about a reclusive old man and his truffle-hunting pig. These two unlikely heroes get drawn into a dangerous conspiracy involving evil corporations, unusually violent animals, hungry townspeople, cultist weirdos, and a giant mythical mushroom. You'll have to dig deep and ask yourself important questions like, can I master the self-defense techniques necessary to survive? Can I overcome my social anxiety to become a hero?
Very
and should
Undertale.
I really eat every
Yeah.
mushroom I find? You can find these answers and more in Hermit and Pig. The demo is available on Steam now.
There you go. Demo it up. Let us know, chat. Looks cute.
Thank you to the talented developers who helped us launch this brand new section. Make sure you wishlist Judero, Hermit and Pig, World's Worst Handyman, and Skim on Steam.
And if you're a game maker who wants to participate in the indie elevator pitch, you can find out more using the link on screen right now. Show us what you got.
Back to our regular programming now, which in this case means another world premiere. This one's a stealth strategy adventure game set in an oppressive cityscape.
World premiere.
I know that you're worried about the war on the continent. But you are my people, and you will come to no harm.
He's not in any trouble. We just want to talk to him.
You told me you wanted out. You and your brother. You said you're done with this. It's too dangerous. Not what you wanted.
Find her. She's here somewhere.
That was really good
I
animation.
respected your decision because I thought you respected me and my business and everything I've done for you.
Is that mocap?
No, it's always about you, Hannah, and now you've brought the police here. They're looking for her.
Yeah, it is very good.
That's really good.
Look, I've no idea what he's done. I don't care. I've just got to find him before they do.
You know, I didn't really know what to think of this game at the beginning, but now I'm thinking Plague Tale.
A little bit. I want to know what engine that is.
You've set things in motion.
Like the cutscene animations are wild.
Is this a CRPG? Looks like an ARPG. Like a stealthy ARPG. Oh man, we're gonna check that one out. That looks interesting. Eric's home?
Eric's home? Yeah.
Eric's Home, The Stolen Dream, is coming soon to PC and consoles. What's next, Roger?
Well, here's a closer look at Run from Mummies, a cooperative dungeon crawler where you play a group of plucky tourists dodging traps to photograph ancient relics.
Okay.
So, you heard about the tour?
Shadow Bear back.
Oh. By the way. One sec. Nope, I take that all back. Nope. Ignore me.
All set for the tour? Well, the sights are unforgettable and rife with dangers. The perfect place to bring your friends. So take plenty of pictures. Find souvenirs. There's a whole world out there to discover. One last piece of advice. Run from mummies! Yes, buy it.
Oh, blast. Is this recording still up?
Run from Mummies is coming to PC and PS5 in fall 2024. And you can play the demo on Steam after the show.
Up next, we've got a Souls-like side-scroller set in a dark fantasy world. Here's the latest update on Mandragora.
Take me forward, no matter the danger.
Hi everyone, Alex here, Community Marketing Manager at Primal Game Studio. We're currently working on our most ambitious game to date, Mandragora.
Those animations are fucking smooth.
Mandragora is a 2.5D action RPG side-scroller with deep Metroidvania and Souls-like elements. We're currently working on fine-tuning the many features that will be available in the game, including epic boss fights and a branching talent tree.
Inquisitor, got supplies for your journey upstairs.
Okay.
You deserve better for what you did to that witch, but it's all we've got to spare.
In the full release, expect to find yourself immersed in a narrative crafted by industry legend Brian Mitsoda, known for his work on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Meet many characters, all voiced by professional voice actors, including Aisha Salim, known for her work on Overwatch, and find yourself whisked away into the world of Mandragora with a dark fantasy soundtrack composed by Christos Antonio, best known for his work as a member of Septic Flesh.
This looks fucking fantastic.
Yep.
2024 is going to be a big year for us as we work towards releasing later this year alongside our new publishing partner, Knight's Peak. We look forward to bringing Mandragora to your PC and consoles and really hope you enjoy playing.
Your passenger is lost. So is this world.
Oh, Knights with a K.
Mandragora from new publisher, Knight's Peak, is coming to PC and consoles later this year.
We're taking a look at Dustborn now. Red Thread Games' road trip adventure. Here's the latest trailer.
They've got their lights on. They're after us! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh
Sai,
shit!
calm down.
Take a deep breath, Sai. Let's pull over. We can handle the police. Pax, maybe put the cargo in a safe place?
Handle the police how, exactly? You know what cops do to people like us.
This looks like a D&D party in human form.
Please, listen to me.
Says the woman
Like they're
who
all
never
so
listens to
completely
anyone.
different from each other.
We're so dead. Stop the car.
We'll handle the cops.
Roll down your window.
Huh? What?
The window,
window.
Sai.
Oh, wait. Hi. Hello. Hi, officer. What's going on?
I'll need you people to step out of the vehicle.
You're a loser. How badly did you screw up to get here? Highway patrol in the middle of nowhere?
I was doing just fine, Deviant, until you tried to mess with my head. I said, exit the vehicle.
Hey, officer, watch
Not
the
a
road.
road.
Oh my!
Road.
Jesus, fuck.
Dios mío.
Drive.
Awesome.
Drive
They've
side
got like
now.
X-Men powers. That's fucking great. I love it.
Stop it.
Oh, do you actually say it yourself?
That was fucked up.
I wonder if he had time to call us in before.
I wonder.
Interesting.
Dustborn is
That
coming to
was
PC,
a really
PlayStation,
crazy
and Xbox
trailer.
on August 20th, 2024.
There was a
All
game
right,
that looked similar
wish
to this a
lists
while
at the
back.
ready, folks, 'cause
that
we've got
was
a
not
sweep of
very
exciting
interesting,
trailers
and
coming
that
up
one
next.
looked very interesting. I thought it was a DLC for that other game for a bit. But no, that looks awesome, dude. Oh, this is one of those games that only moves when you do an action.
Yeah. Nice. Turn-based bullet hell. Whew, great term for it.
majestic Albertown, last known bastion of civilization and progress. Become one of our esteemed engineers, and let the illumination of our great leader, William Kane, guide you.
Archer.
Today is your day. Join our
Yeah,
annual
that
lottery
is
and plug into your
basically
true
Archer.
potential. Prove your worth and ascent to greatness inside Albatross Technologies.
And then she says, I'll be fine. You've seen how much ass I can kick.
Ah, damn. That's so true.
Oh, you're back. Let's keep up the pace and jump straight into our next trailer.
Did you notice that?
Game spew?
I'm
Yeah,
already
what is-
wish listing this.
What is games? I've never heard of games. Oh my god.
Whoa.
It's already on my wish list, apparently.
Oh, it's like a.
Oh my god.
I didn't want to do it, but he made me do it. You shouldn't be here.
Yep.
Huh.
Numata is a suburban survival horror game from Deadbolt Interactive. It's
Cool.
coming to PC and consoles in 2024.
Our next game takes influence from Hotline Miami and fuses Japanese mythology with contemporary hip-hop. Feast your eyes. Sonokuni.
What?
Sorry, I just got really hyped up for a second. You said all my like a lot of buzzwords that I like.
Shut up and dance, Zeke.
通の人生ダメ楽しいライフがいいただそれ言ってるだけお前らもそうすりゃいい例えば喉まらキャメゆっくり死んでもいいそれすらやらない誰そんなやつはもういい足引っ張んなぶつけるバンパーサイドみたいに映ったあいつらなんだ邪魔するまだ俺なるバーレーネットもラガー酒恨んでなぜ頑張んねえ聞き飽きたわ言い訳ばっかりはいはいでいいんだな
Damn it. I can safely say I don't think I've heard Japanese hip hop before this moment.
Yeah.
Love the beat, man.
This is. I hope the game comes with this soundtrack. That was cool.
Hell yes.
That could be fun, man. Fury vibes.
Sonokuni is a top-down action game from the Dan Yasa crew, a hip-hop group from Japan that decided to make their own indie game. It's coming soon to PC,
Oh, the
but for
band
now,
made the
you can
game?
wishlist it on Steam.
Eternal
That's cool.
Strands
I like that.
is up next.
Okay,
An
that's
action
cool.
game where you use
for
magic,
them, dude.
weapons, and climbing skills to take
I don't think
down
I've heard of that before.
enormous monsters. Here's the latest.
All of us. Wait, what was the name of that game, dude? Yeah. Okay.
What did I miss? Sorry, I didn't hear what he said.
The music in that last game with the Japanese Hotline Miami.
Yeah.
The band that does the music is the one that made the game.
Sick.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. Sonokuni.
You need to get out of there now. I was made for this, Aurea. Weavers have known about this safe zone in the Vale's shadow for decades. No one's been this close in years.
This looks kind of cool.
My hope is that we're going to find artifacts from the Enclave itself deeper into the shadow. You can count on me.
You know what this reminds me of? What was that game with the Greek gods? That had the female protagonist. That was
Immortals?
actually really good, but didn't sell very well. I think Phoenix, right?
Phoenix.
Immortal Phoenix. Yeah.
Phoenix Rising Immortals or whatever.
Yeah. Looks like a better version of that kind of.
Yeah.
I loved
This
Phoenix.
place holds
I thought that game was
mysteries
crazy
beyond our
underrated.
wildest dreams. It's time to uncover them.
War nipples. Oh, there's ex-Phoenix devs on this project?
That makes a lot of sense.
That makes a lot of sense. That's cool. All right. Well, in that case, that's an
Eternal
easy wish
Strands
list.
is coming soon, but if you're eager for more, we'll be airing an interview with the developers during our official post-show, the Future Games Show Expansion Pack.
The expansion pack airs directly after the summer showcase, so stick around for a closer look at today's games and some extra world premieres.
For this next section, the FGS team handpicked some of the most exciting Unreal Engine 5 projects to provide an eye-popping glimpse into the future. Let's
It's been the
check it
best
out.
show so far, says Muggle. It's been pretty good. Like, I will say, I feel like there's still some cringy humor, but I feel like they've toned it down. I feel like every time, I feel like there was a lot more cringy humor last year.
Yeah, I think it's important to remember what you tweeted in the sense of you got to separate the show from the games being shown.
Yeah. But in terms of the games being shown, this has been
It's been pretty good show, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of gameplay, a lot of games, a lot of footage. Like, pace is good.
Also,
Yeah,
UE5
solid.
is gorgeous.
Yeah, really. Al Shark, why didn't I watch OTK? It was just at a terrible time for me. Yeah, like I'm off every day between 4 and 6, and that's what it was. So, yeah.
And also, I personally showed all the trailers from OTK in like less than a half an hour.
Oh yeah.
So there was a lot of filler.
Look at that turtle.
That was the takeaway from what I heard about OTK, is that the production was good, but there was not enough for the length of the show. Not enough like content games.
Dude, this is just like a UE5 hype trailer.
It really
this
is.
crazy.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Oh my god, look at that world.
That Elmo? What is this? It's like a UE5 commercial, I think.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I can't find Unreal Engine on Steam. Do they have a demo?
That's cool, man. It's very cool.
I think you can actually download like UE5
Thank you to the
jump
developers
around
who
in some of those
participated
worlds.
in our Unreal Engine 5 showcase. Be sure to follow them on social media to keep up with these projects as they evolve.
Now, as we all know, the only good bug is a dead bug.
And there's been
Helldivers
plenty
2?
of virtual
Or
pest
no,
control
Starship
going on
Troopers.
this year.
But how about some more?
Yeah.
Up next, we have a juicy update on Starship Troopers Extermination.
Would you like to know more?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Peter Maurice. I'm the project lead for Starship Troopers Extermination. I'm here
Imagine
to tell you a
EverQuest
little
and
bit
UE5.
about the
Stop
exciting
it.
new update coming to the game called
Stop it.
Carnage on Planet X11. The Carnage system itself is basically persistent bug bodies everywhere in the world.
Oh,
they
wow.
don't go away. We're bringing the movie into the video game.
What? How are they doing that?
To get the best vantage point over the bugs. It's a system that we've developed in-house from the ground up. It's really all about bringing Carnage and the war
That
to the bugs.
alone is
and
gonna be worth
being
revisiting
able to
that.
show the persistent damage.
How do they
throughout
do
the
that
world.
without it
I'm
just, like,
so excited to share with the community.
dying? Like,
The only thing I can
Planet
think of
X11
is maybe
deep
they have
within the
like
Type
predetermined
system and the
fabs that they
Galactic
fall into
Quarantine
and
Zone.
replace.
We're setting this
and then just like
planet
worry
within
about the
the
outer
rings of a
layer,
gas
you know?
giant.
Yeah.
It's draped in mystery.
It's cool,
We're
whatever
going
they're
there
doing.
to
Like, that's-
defend the T-Fang array.
that's
It's the
huge.
most important listing post in the Federation, and it's crucial to Federation operations that we secure it. Planet X11's our first attempt in Starship Troopers to combine indoor combat environments with outdoor combat environments. Planet X11 offers us an opportunity to see what battling the bugs inside Federation buildings is really like.
Have I played this? Oh yeah. I played a lot of this when it came out
Really been
in
excited
early
to finally
access.
bring into the game. We've added armor to our bugs. And the weak point on the bug is where you can easily take down a bug if you know how to aim with the right weapon. weak points, add in some more nuance and more depth into gunplay, and that's what weak points are allowing us to do. Working on Starship Troopers Extermination has been a dream.
Kind of Helldivery, isn't it?
It's something that I really enjoy.
Starship Troopers actually was out before Helldivers, and it's doing some Helldivers things that are really cool, but also does its own thing.
Has been so much.
No, I just mean the weak point system in general, not the. Not like the game itself.
Well, I mean, the weak point systems have. I mean, they've
Grab your
been around
friends
for a bit.
and suit up in Starship Troopers Extermination, which is available now on Steam.
We're following up on that bombshell with our third and final yearbook edition. Let's throw it over to Supermassive Games and Behavior Interactive for a deep dive into the casting of Frank Stone.
From the minds behind Dead
games
by
this time?
Daylight
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the Dark Pictures anthology, please welcome the casting of Frank Stone into our future game show Wants to Watch yearbook. This single-player horror adventure lets you define your own story in the expanded
that's
world
super
of the
giant,
iconic
chat.
action
This is
horror
super massive.
game Dead by Daylight.
Lots of supers.
Players follow an ensemble of intrepid young filmmakers as they set out to film their own home movie at a murder site steeped in tragic history. Prepare to be posed with fate-changing choices, challenging puzzles, and death-defying QTEs as you guide the cast through eerie environments and shocking twists, dodging grisly deaths along the way. The casting of Frank Stone is coming to PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC in 2024. And to give you a closer look at this exciting collaboration, let's throw it over to our friends at Behavior Interactive and Supermassive Games.
For the longest time on Dead by Daylight, we knew that we wanted to offer different types of experience to our players. And a single player narrative experience is definitely one of them. And our fans have been requesting it quite a lot. So obviously, Supermassive Games, with their pedigree, their portfolio of game, is the perfect partner to deliver that fantastic horror experience.
The casting of Frank Stone is a classic, supermassive, cinematic adventure game.
Wait, I'm coming with you.
It's an unashamed horror experience. It's a story that we've been thinking around for quite a long time, and it really fits the omniverse idea that underpins a lot of the Dead by Daylight lore, and so it kind of slipped together as a very natural fit.
It all starts with our 1963 storyline, which is
They show off the new Dragon
investigation
Age?
of a
No, it's not
missing
today or
child,
tomorrow.
which leads us into a
It's
very
later.
dark,
15th, I think.
quite grisly serial killer horror story. But as the story unfolds from there, things go in different directions, and we bring in a lot of different subgenres of horror.
Oh, 11.
That belongs to the boy you're looking for?
The main influences were always to try to be the mystic, something you could actually believe happens, something that you can understand, relate to. At the same time, part of it you don't understand, and it creates a mystery. We're always going back to the classic slasher horror movies and characters that we learn to love and hate at the same time.
What?
One thing we really latched onto quickly was the idea of how a piece of creative art could become a vehicle for horror. And in our case, that's a Super 8 film that's being made by a group of teenage characters on the site of an infamous serial killer's crimes. And that felt like a vehicle where we could bring in other influences of horror that we really like.
Either of you heard of Murder Mill?
Right off the start of the project, talking with Supermassive, we connected because we're passionate about horror, and we basically get our inspiration from the same sources. So it was great talking with them and seeing that a lot of the sources for inspiration they're using have been the same that we've been looking into at the genesis of Dead by Daylight. So in that sense, our fans and also new players that will experience this can see that both titles are from the same lineage. So for fans of Supermassive Games that still haven't stepped into the fog of Dead by Daylight, this is going to be a great first step.
Come on, people, we got a movie to make!
You think the cost of the main stage made it so all these games decided to show here?
The casting
well,
of
I think
Frankstone
that
is coming later this
I think
year.
that a lot
And
of
with
game
that,
devs
we've wrapped up our
we're
ones to
seeing the
watch
writing on the
yearbook for
wall
the
of the last few
summer
years,
showcase.
and we're seeing
Go
a lot
team.
of indie devs
It
shooting
also
their
means
shot.
we're closing in
And I
on
think
the
it's
end of
great.
the show.
So
That doesn't mean that we're done with the world premieres. Here's one more.
Good God, man. Okay, here we go.
I love treasures. It's nice to have someone else do the dirty work for you. And only that annoying mongoose always
More
ruins
animals.
everything.
Why does that snake have hands?
You and your friends can't stop me. Ha 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 ha.
What is this song? What the fuck?
This looks like Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, this is Crash Bandicoot. With like Pixar or Disney.
So my chat said this looks like the Kellogg's of platformers.
This looks like something like kids.
Like, this is just a furry game. Like, 100%.
I will say the music selection is a choice.
It is
Like-
very a choice.
It's very Kesha, and I love it.
It's also like Donkey Kong. They just collected a letter. What?
Nicodrico?
Nico.
Nico de Rico is an all-new
Nico
mascot
de Rico,
platformer from
okay.
developer Via
Ah.
Games as part of the new publishing label Knight's Peak, which was announced
You know,
today.
they may have wanted to
It's coming
separate
soon
those a
to
little
PC and
bit.
consoles.
You might have seen our next game before. It blew up on social media for its hyper-realistic graphics. Here's the latest trailer
Bodycam.
for Bodycam.
This is out, right?
Yep.
Playable or whatever. Beta testing or whatever they call it.
Game looks wild, dude.
I've watched Sequisha and Lyric play a lot of it.
How'd they liked it?
They kept going back to it. It seemed like they're having a fun time.
What's the thing about this game that makes it hyper-realistic? So the thing that makes it hyper-realistic is not only the graphics are really good, but they really worked hard. There's not camera bob in this game. There's very intentional, realistic movement of the head. So it's not like normal bob. Like they're really going for realistic head movements. And that adds to the realism hugely.
Yeah, the gunplay is also very good. Like real life-ish.
But our brains filter out the movement so we don't see them in real life. No, it's designed, the realistic part of it is is that it's being worn on a body. It's body cam. So the thing that makes it realistic is that they
Bodycam is
really
out now
tried
on Steam,
hard
so
to make it
go
feel
check
like
it
it was
out.
a worn camera.
It's time
They
for our
said
final
in an
trailer.
interview.
Yeah.
And with keeping with tradition, this one is a super special world premiere.
But before we wrap things up, I have one small question for you, Roger Clark. Aerith or Tifa?
Is that even a fucking question? I don't even play the game and I'm Tifa.
That's interesting. I feel like that's kind of a loaded question in this scenario.
Oh no! It's just a hypothetical. You know, there's no wrong answers.
Okay.
She's standing right there. Just say her character's name, you dipshit.
You know.
It's taking you a long time to answer this.
It is taking him a long time. I was just thinking that.
If I had to choose between Tifa and Aerith, I think I would have to go with.
Well done.
That's
I was gonna say cut away. For the love of God, for the love of this man's life, cut away.
Whoa. What?
was a quick taste of what's to come from Woodrunner Games, an indie studio featuring developers who worked on Cuphead and Rick and Morty.
The game's full reveal is expected later this year.
Which would coincide with the next Future Games show. Interesting.
There we go.
Britt, I hate to say goodbye, but that's a wrap on the Summer Showcase.
Oh, man. You know what, though? I'm just glad we got to do this together. We were outlaws to the end.
Damn right we were. Thanks for sharing the stage with me. And cheers to all of you guys for tuning in. But don't leave just yet, cowboy, because we've got the post-show coming up right after this with more trailers and deep dives on the way.
There'll also be tons of follow-up content on GamesRadar.com and our FGS social channels on YouTube and TikTok.
Finally, before we take off, we'd also like to thank the hardworking developers, trailer makers, PR representatives, and everyone across the games industry who worked with us to make this summer showcase a reality. Even in such turbulent times, we couldn't have done it without you.
Don't forget to head to the Future Games Show Steam page to find all of today's games and check out some of the demos we discussed. I know we mentioned it a lot, but your wish lists go a long way. So, if
real
you
quick,
like
that
the
link in
project,
chat will get
go
all
ahead
those
and
games.
show it.
That's the link they're talking
Roger
about.
Clark.
And I'm Britt Barron.
And this has been the Future Games Show Summer Showcase 2024.
Great job.
I honestly feel like these shows would be a lot better if they just had the hosts there and didn't try to have them be their characters.
Yeah.
Like, I think it'd be cool if they, like, the guy on the left, the guy that played Arthur, he was clearly just a good dude. Like, he was just a smiley, funny, like, guy. They didn't need all the extra stuff, you know? I don't know. Maybe like one or two.
Hello,
but
friends, and welcome to the Future Game Show.
Still was fun. It was still good. They were still great.
Official post show of
I wish there was a bunch of games.
From the Future Game
All right, I'll be
Show
right back, guys.
YouTube channel. And I'm joined by my fellow FGS hosts Nathan and Matt, as well as horror expert and presenter Ash Milburn.
Why is the camera so like off center?
How's it feel? It's good. It's good.
It's like on a Roomba.
Yeah, I don't like. What the hell is this camera?
A mile long, thanks to all the reveals in this year's summer showcase. But don't close that tab yet, as we've got even more news to share with you here on the expansion pack. As well as debuting some exclusive trailers, we're going to check in with the development teams behind some of the most exciting games that appeared in
it's on a body cam.
Of course, our esteemed panel will be here every step of the way to chop it up and dissect the great games that we've got.
They're in a green room, like, probably the same game or green room that they used for the show, but it's just weird.
Extermination.
The brave troopers of the Deep Space Vanguard have begun the fight on Valaka.
I gotta pee real quick. I'll be right back. You guys watching this, right?
We have successfully started taking back the planet and the Thara system. However, the battle is far from over.
Starship Troopers Extermination
show's
is
30 minutes
an
long?
online multiplayer first-person shooter, and it's set in the sci-fi universe of the movies, where the
I'll be
players
right
are
back.
assuming the role of the mobile infantry. They're the protectors of the human race's militaristic space empire, and they basically have to wipe out the bug menace from planet to planet. Hello, I'm Chaz Barker from Offworld Industries, and I'm the lead game designer working on
Oh, I
Starship
thought that
Troopers
was someone in Discord
Hello,
when he
everyone.
goes,
I'm
hello?
Peter Maurice. I'm the project lead for Starship Troopers Extermination here at Offworld Industries.
Am I watching the Destiny 2 showcase
From
on
my point of
Monday?
view, I've
Does the
been a
Pope
huge
shit
fan
in the
since I saw
woods?
the movie back in '96, and then to have the opportunity to work on it as a professional game designer has been one of the highlights of my career.
The great partnership we have with Sony Pictures, they've allowed us to actually introduce a lot of different things into the canon of Starship Troopers. You know, we have 5 films to work from, so some of the coolest things we've introduced is not even from the
I didn't know there was
films.
5
It's
Starship
new bugs,
Trooper
like the
films?
Inferno bug.
They made a bunch of films
into
after that first one that
now officially
no one
become
knows
canon.
exist
I
because
think
they're
the thing
really
that
bad.
I'm most proud of that we've been introducing into the game is the new worlds that we're introducing into the lore, like the new Planet X11. These are all new worlds to
I
explore.
think one of them's
in the
animated as
universe,
well.
and I think it's
Oh,
it's
really? Okay.
serving the community well, serving the canon of
3
Starship
live action,
Troopers
2
extremely
animated.
well.
Wow.
It's introducing
All right.
new things.
Do they have gratuitous, out of nowhere titties in them
The
though?
introduction
I don't
of
know.
the
Like,
video
that
class
might make or
especially
break
is-
whether
it's
I
been
watch
fun
it or not.
seeing some of the
Or
beta
look for them.
testers just, you know, stack buildings on top of each other and create their own structures. And
Okay, I might
bring
have
their
to
own
check it out then.
creativity to it.
When we introduced the engineer class, we entered as something that they would, use out in the field, defending areas. But they've taken it to a whole new level, and seeing some of the structures they're building to get to places we never intended them to get to. So we are adjusting our design to make sure we allow them to find the fun around every corner instead of finding a bug. Well, if they find a bug, that's okay too, but we're going to arm them to take that bug down pretty quick. If you love cooperative first-person shooters in alien worlds that's fun and accessible, and you're a fan of Starship Troopers, you're going to have double the fun in our game. It is meant for you.
I just recently rewatched the Starship Troopers movie.
Thank you to Offworld for that deep dive into
Pretty good.
Starship Troopers Extermination.
Still
It's
holds up.
available on Steam right now, so grab your mates and get cracking. I don't know about you guys there, but I'm ready to do my part and fend off the bug menace. We actually jumped in for a game or two together recently, and there's a lot going on in this game. You've got extermination of 1 million bugs, you've got base building, you've got class systems to choose from. There was a lot to go through, but we had a bit of a good time, didn't we? In fact, Matt, you actually spoke to the developers recently, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that's one of the things that really surprised me about it, right, is it's in early access. They're on their 0.7 update right now. But there's already so much in the game, and they've already changed so much. Like the introduction of classes, and like you say, the base building is really unique. There's so much to
Dan, the man with the raid.
0.8 update is on its way at the end of
Thank you
June.
so much, Dan.
It's going to have their Carnage mode.
Welcome, everyone. I'm sure Dan was watching the Future
so
Game
now,
Show.
Instead of
And if
killing
he
a
was
bug and eventually
sponsored,
body disappearing, all the bodies are going to remain on the battlefield at all times.
Hey,
So
Future
when your
Game
base is running
Show.
At the end, bugs are going to start
hit me up
piling
for
over each
a
other
sponsor.
over the
What are you
walls.
doing? You sponsor all my friends, but I mean, what the?
I was going to say, I think the greatest
What the hell, man?
The thing I'm interested in
PTSD after
Anyways,
playing it.
thanks for the
I feel
raids.
like I've been in a war,
will the
an
bug
off-world war
corpses
with
pile
these
up,
bugs.
and will the bugs
Like, it
like
was madness.
use them as a
Like, we
ramp
were
to get into the
coming from every
base?
angle at some points, and I was just
I
like,
hope
can't
so.
take it
That'd be
anymore.
amazing.
Yeah.
I think I learned like very
my God,
early on that I'm not very good at FPS games. Like that is it's true. But like I had a.
That's what he
blast
just
when I
said
was
while I
doing
was
the
saying
job.
that?
Like, you
Okay,
go
cool.
to the turret jewels, you man
Apparently
the
that's
turret
the
and you
thing.
kill
Yeah.
anything that moves
I wasn't paying
towards
attention
you.
as
And I
well,
was like,
so.
I'm
I wasn't
really
paying attention, I'm sorry.
now, This is great.
But I thought that was what was fascinating. Is very naturally we all found our roles in it. Like, I
How's
think
the
I was
base
kind of
building in that
creating
game?
our
Terrible.
base Until I got to a point where I felt
Terrible.
like a
You got to
pain,
just
and I was
hope
like,
that
no
somebody
one is
knows what they're
looking
doing
after this base.
and doesn't waste
I'm
things, or
fixing
it's
every
horrible.
door, and these bugs are still getting it, and so I just abandoned everyone.
Hey, at least you're on the inside of that base.
Every so often you got a round where it was awesome.
I could have done with
Like
some of those
you'd actually get a
bodies
guy
of
that
bugs
knew what he was
piling up so I
doing,
could
building
make
your base.
myself
It was
a ladder to
great.
get in, but,
I love the thought
But
of
then
you
most of
going
the
around
rounds,
afterwards in the
no one
carnage
had any
mode,
idea what to do.
sweeping them up,
So it was
like,
just a
my
mess.
base, my base. I
All
need to look
these
after
bugs.
it. I think it really does capture the essence of Starship Troopers, though, which is that kind of satire, that patriotism.
To be
that's
blunt,
kind
I
of
think they should just
goofy and
scrap the
gory,
entire
and,
building
like, just the
mechanic
look of
and
it
instead
is
have some
so
kind of thing where there's
Starship
like
Troopers. I know it's
levels
the
of
name of the game, but come
predefined
on, it's hard
bases,
to nail,
and all the
isn't it?
players
Like,
working
you really
together
wanna
can
feel
like
that
level
film
up the
feeling,
base
that
and
they've
make more
taken such
structures appear and
inspiration
stuff.
from the
But,
series,
Yeah.
and not just the first film as well, and drawn from all of the areas of the series.
I'll have to play that game.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I love the fact that the bugs are genuinely scary as well,
Yeah.
because you start off and you think, okay, cool, I'll kill a few of these.
I wonder how the
Right,
player
something
base
like
is
that.
after
That's a special variant. That's a
Helldivers.
giant bombardier one. Oh dear, they're appearing underneath the ground right in front of us and behind us. It's like, okay, maybe I'm not as confident in my survival as I thought I was when I first got off here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the tone, like you were saying.
I
It's
know.
bombastic in every sense of
Yeah,
the
it
word.
was.
And the amount of bodies that they're going to be on screen, alive or dead, is going to be
Mad. It's going to be
crazy.
absolutely mad. And yeah, and like leaning into what you said, right? Like the community.
Yeah, I'm
going
gonna
to
play that again
taking
just
it
for
all
the
on board,
bug
and
thing.
there are people like full
No
on role
question.
playing in that game, like they're part of
Yeah.
Rico's Roughnecks and shouting and screaming at each other. You know, it's absolutely brilliant. And yeah, the community are really responsive. Like all of those updates that have come.
Who's better in the
they've added
games?
stuff in to help
True.
the community have more fun in
True.
the game, like the engineer class.
And maybe
which allows you
we'll-
to
we'll
build
check
these
it out.
Crazy
We'll see.
structures. At first, they were like, "Oh, that's probably
I'm
a bit
sorry,
high. We don't want people going hundreds of feet in the air, but people are having fun with it. So I guess we'll just make it a feature now of the game, right? And that's part of the beauty of that early access development that they're able to do. I'm going to continue through. So yeah,
gonna mute up,
0.8
guys,
is on
once
the
I
way,
get
and then 1.0 release. We'll see what comes with that.
Oh,
well,
weird.
I think that the good people at home have heard enough about our worryingly intricate bug murdering strategies. Just remember that Starship Troopers Extermination is available
My
now
mod just
on
got
Steam.
into deadlock.
Calm things down a little bit, shall we? Because we've got a
395 people in game.
should cleanse your palate.
Whoo! Big yikes.
Did we see this yet, or is this new?
Isn't this party animals?
Nope.
You sure it's not Party Animals Smash? By the way, Reggie, read YouTube chat in the Discord if you can.
Steam. Now, you all remember Eternal Strands from today's showcase. It was the physics-based action game where you climb on towering monsters and use elemental magic to traverse the environment. Well, we've got an overview from the developers coming up next that digs into one of the game's colossal boss fights.
Oh, Ko's missing his game. Oh wow, this does look very Phoenix Rising.
Eternal Strands is a third-person action adventure in which you play a young woman named Bryn who belongs to a magical tradition known as Weavers. These
Xbox Showcase surely has Silk Song. Man, that's some
devastating event called the Surge.
You got a big case of copium over there,
As Bryn,
bud.
you'll get to combine both weaponry such as bows, two-handers, swords, and shields with incredible magical abilities with an arsenal that grows over time as you tackle massive creatures, and do so in a rich physics sandbox.
I'm Frédéric Saint-Laurent, game director at Yellow Brick.
And I'm Mike Laidlaw, the chief creative officer, but really a project-wise creative director.
Oh, that was
The
kind of
four
cool.
of us that co-founded the company had sort of some shared interests, I would say. All of those kind of games that make you feel very much like you are a fantasy
You all right, bud?
superhero in a way, right? Where you're going
What?
up against these titanic creatures.
I heard a loud
that
noise.
Was kind of the idea was this shared
I think that was in your house.
I've
Nothing
been
happened
fascinated
here.
by
Oh, okay.
physics-based game for a very long time. Like I like kind of the toyish aspect of them. Like sometimes ridiculous, sometimes like very inventive. One thing I wanted to pull off with this one was trying to
What's this we're
push
watching?
the physics gameplay
This is
into
your,
more of an action
Phoenix
adventure
Rising game.
and how to
Oh, really?
apply that to combat with the angle of trying to bring
kidding.
physicality to the power, not just a bunch of ethics. It's been really driving the design of every one of the powers.
Our tech team, they have some incredible understanding of the universe. They've created this space where every power is a physical entity.
My hope is the players will create synergies that we haven't thought of, coming up with their own innovative strategy. If
Wait, did he?
Drake
Did
breathe
the
fire
player just
on a
freeze
puddle
the
of water,
dragons
you're
to
gonna
the
have
ground?
all of a
That's
sudden
cool as
this
Dude, in the
gigantic wall of
preview,
vapor
the
that's
player
gonna get
put ice
generated,
things
so
on
it's
the
gonna
dragon
hide,
and then use them to
and
climb
you'll
up
be
it.
able to hide inside
In the
from
trailer
Drake,
last
'cause
time.
it moves
That's
line of sight
pretty
to you.
cool.
Yeah, this actually looks awesome.
And I think honestly a lot
She
of
just
our
caught that
also
fireball
comes
again
down to,
too.
Boy, it'd be really cool if they weren't always the same fight. They appear in different levels. they
Monster
appear in
Hunter
different
style.
level
Yeah.
conditions. Is it
Horn
cold?
stuff?
Is it hot? And where did I first meet them? Because they wander the levels, right? All of those things create emergent variety. And to us, that emergent variety is a big part of sort of our boss design philosophy. They're not just in an arena.
I like the liquidity look of the dragon breath.
Yeah, it's got
It's
almost
like
like,
a
a, like a
flamethrower.
cartoony, cel-shaded look to it. It's really cool. It's very stylish.
Thank you to Mike and Fred from Yellow Brick
Yeah,
Games
I'm sold
for the
on
deep
that one.
dive on Eternal Strands, which is coming soon. I mean, gang, what do we think of that? That was crazy. The boss fights shown off in there. It's kind of like Shadow of the Colossus meets Breath of the Wild, smashing together, and I definitely want more of that.
I think one of the things I really loved about it is when we got a chance to look at it, we saw the same boss fight 3 times, which I think is hugely confident because it was Yellow Brick saying, look, here's the same boss fight, but here's all the different ways you can do it. And one of the things
Is having a Scottish accent exhausting, like to talk with? Like, any Scots out there?
Oh yeah, they're notoriously tired people, Zeke. Just all the time just exhausted from their accent.
It seems like it takes so much effort.
Using ice to stick the
Very
dragon
very
to the
sleepy
floor,
people.
climbing
Yeah.
on its back and
Irish.
flying through the environment. It just looks like you're going to have so much kind of creativity in how you tackle these fights.
And of course, our collective favourite one.
As a Scotsman, yes, it's a lot of effort. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for confirming that.
That's how I deal with most of my problems. It's just brick to the face.
Yeah, ancient
Don't get me
pillar
wrong, I
across.
love a
Let's
Scottish
go.
accent.
Are you guys
It just
like
seems
to
like,
prefer
with all
to bow
the
or
long
sword?
vowel
Like, there's
sounds that
lots
they
of
make,
options
it
to
seems
switch
like
weapons.
you have
What's
to.
going on? Do you find that you're
Now that was
ranged
me.
attack,
Also,
or
I think think he's Irish?
Definitely just like stabbing. That's just like a
No, in the
personal
game.
thing.
Yeah, in the game.
Oh, both. No, I am a big fan of good sword mechanics and melee and getting up close and seeing all the beautiful details and different things you can do. So I definitely think I'm definitely a sword girly, but
the guy is
Scottish. Combat that we saw in the Ice Peak Dragon.
I was reading my chat. Chat, you're just confusing us. We're two old people, Chat. You can't speak so fast.
It was very intuitive and kind of lent itself to some
from Glasgow.
Gameplay for being able to go, okay, I'm going to get the head, I'm going to get the leg, I'm going to shoot out a wing, like being able
I'm pretty sure it has something to do with like it's not Scottish.
It looks like good
crop,
bow, good sword. Really
In the same way American accents sound like no effort is put into speaking at all, question mark? Correct. Yes.
Yes. Just like the Irish are notoriously tired from their very tired accents, we're notoriously lazy for our lazy accents.
Correct.
You're kind of really evenly matched.
I think
Can't confirm.
my favourite thing,
As an
I'm
American,
looking
can't
forward to the most with Eternal Strands is actually finishing it, which sounds like a par, but I mean, like, I'm looking forward to finish it so I can go through again and try everything differently.
I want to tell you what it's going to
You said Irish again, by the way, not Scottish.
Hyper speed run focused players who go like, okay, how do we bring down this boss as quickly as possible? Because if you think that you've got gravity spells, ice spells, fire spells, environmental.
Chat, do you think Co believes Irish and Scottish people are the same?
There's probably going to be like a 1 or 2 hit combo that you can do by getting everything to hit it all at once.
Apparently my accent is English. According to chat. That is my accent.
Mike and Fred
English.
which I loved, was I asked them, you know, has anyone on the development team done anything that surprised you with the powers? And they were just like, oh, every day someone does something that we go, we didn't think of that. And that's completely cool and a totally different way of thinking of things. Because it's not just offensively as well. Like you see this great section where Bryn puts ice like around herself to create a shield. And also, you know, that dragon changes how it attacks. So Bryn is then kind of, you have got to change how you are going to attack. And so I think
Any interesting games so far? So
with mixing all the
I don't know if we're.
powers, but
They said there were
also,
going to be
you know,
world
going
premieres
in
here, but they're just
offensive
talking
and
about the stuff that they already showed.
like every single moment, I think is
So I don't really know what to
Indeed,
expect
it
from
will
the show.
be, but sorry to put a stop to all of the monster hunting chit chat because we've got an exclusive trailer coming up next.
Is that right?
Before we move on, remember
They only have
Eternal Strands
292
wishlisted
viewers
right
on
now,
this?
and it is coming soon. So okay, everybody, feast your eyes on this next
What?
game. A phantasmagorical.
This is not a world premiere.
Where you deliver a pizza to a cannibal's manor.
Another one?
I know. What?
Ooh.
In a tank on a space station, somewhere out there, your skin glowing with radiation.
Maybe the trailer itself is the world premiere because we've seen this game. So
They literally sponsored everyone who would watch it except JP. Dark Arrows, do you need to be warned again on how you're a poopy pants? I'll do it. I'll do it. On the Future Game Show channel, they have 12K. Are they sponsored to watch their own content? That's one of my favorite things, by the way, when you tune into a stream and the streamer's complaining that they weren't sponsored. By the way, chat, watch these ads. I don't know what's happening in this trailer. This is a wild looking game.
I fucking love that song. That was a great song.
Somebody said, was that game made by AI? I don't know.
To Steam because Tamarundo's freaking dinner is out right now. Literally right now.
I will say, and I hate saying this because it was totally just a design decision, but like the music in that trailer ruined it for me. Like
what?
Yeah, I
I
feel like different music could have made it a little more interesting. I don't know. I don't like it. Cat's gonna crucify me now, apparently.
No,
they all like
get the stakes. I'll get the torch.
I'm done.
Anyone got any nails?
It was a good run. It was a good run.
Can you imagine what
You're
we
dead
can
to me,
do with
Co?
their support? How many things we can do better and faster?
Oh, believers in shatters.
It's our man.
Or in shambles. God damn it.
Who's our man?
Oh.
Polska pamiętliwa, ale sprawiedliwa.
No one survives an incorrect music choice. True. A lot of missing, bro.
The whole world is on fire.
No one can save me but you.
Don't forget that you can find more info about the games that you've seen here today on GamesRadar.com. Time for another feature now. We've put together an interview with the solo developer.
Oh, this is the one you were talking about, that you couldn't remember the name of.
That popped up during today's show.
The city builder, I think?
Yeah, it's called a cozy city builder, so that generally means that they're like really light on the mechanics.
Or you could stage a marriage proposal in there. I don't know. I'm trying to enable people to do all kinds of wacky things. Cats are like the go-to for like bringing your own content. Cat. I am Matt Marshall, and I am the designer, the artist, the programmer, the producer, the QA tester. I'm doing everything on Dystopica. Dystopica is a city-building sandbox for creating atmospheric, cinematic, visually stunning, futuristic sci-fi cities. There's no goals, there's no management. It's just about building and creating. It's for people like me who always played SimCity with the cheat codes on. They just wanted to relax and create stuff and listen to the soundtrack. So it's very much inspired by that, but in a cyberpunk universe. The core idea came about, I started traveling just over a year ago. I sold everything that I owned. I reduced my whole life to a single backpack, got rid of my apartment and everything. And I just went off to Asia, a part of the world I've never been to before. And it's just been inspired by cities like Hanoi, Bangkok, wandering around at 3
I don't know if I could do that.
Osaka in Japan. I went from like a 3-monitor superpowered workstation to just my 14-inch laptop. It's actually been very meditative. It's actually brought a lot of focus back into my work. I'm going to work with one
like this person's
again.
talking
On a whim, I added this giant holographic whale that appears sometimes, but that was actually like just a random model I had from the first game I did like 10 years ago, which was a Windows Phone 8 exclusive for some reason. Like people go whale hunting, trying to push the buildings together and apart, and just try to understand what spawns it. I'm making it a little bit easier, but there's still going to be a couple of fun little Easter eggs in 1.0, which is coming soon. I think what success looks like for me is more people coming and creating things and sharing it with the community. Discord is the best place to join the community. They're sharing photos of their creations. They're sharing short stories, and it's just been a really great place to talk about the game and where it can go in the future. People are doing things with the game that I didn't even know was possible, and they are using photo mode to tell these like short science fiction stories in the cities that they create. What's next for me, I think, is really just building more tools to support the things I want to do. I want to add mod support to it down the road, and I'm hoping to open that up gradually with the community after release, after learning a little bit about what they want from the game and trying to build sort of that feature roadmap with the community in mind. So I've added the ability to like import images to the billboards, or down the road I'm hoping to import your own soundtracks or your own buildings. So I'm really hoping to build a future where people can bring in the content they want and tell the stories that they want to in this little city sandbox that I've built. Dystopica is coming to Steam on June 21st. It's going to cost about a bowl of ramen, and it's just a 1.0
It's going to cost about a bowl of ramen. From where, though?
Project for me, and I look forward to working with the community.
Hey, chat. I've had 25-cent ramen, and I've had, $25 bowl ramen. So, like, where are we talking?
Hey chat, I just want to temp check something real quick.
About Dystopia.
Just
We've also got a longer version of that interview landing
Is
on
Dystopia
the
a game?
channel next week.
Yes or no?
Because
is my biggest problem with it. It doesn't look like there's a point.
Good old chat and a lot of hands-on time with this game.
Okay, thank you, chat.
Mate?
All right, we're on the same page. I don't think that's a game. I think that's a tool. I think it's a sandbox. But with no goals and no reason and no lose state and no wins, like I don't call that a game. It's not a game. There's no game in there. It's just a fun tool. It's an Adobe Photoshop, except instead of the pens, you get a city tools. Right?
Obviously, sometimes it's just nice to go outside and
so,
touch some grass, but also, if it's dark and you have to stay inside, this is just a fantastic strategy.
It's a vibe.
It's a great game. Matt is a lovely, lovely guy, and he's really thinking about a community with this game and having feedback and also giving the community.
For people who like building games, without all those pesky goals to accomplish.
Ever really played.
Well, no, it brings up an interesting question. Like what? And I actually was funny enough googling this before I brought it up. Like what makes a game? Like what is a game? If you enjoy spending time doing something, is that enough for it to be a game? Like
kind of hypnotic rhythm, and it's the
in the strictest sense of the word, a game has a win condition,
right? You would think, which this game does not, or this does not have, right?
That's something that I'll probably be listening to outside of playing the game.
But I mean, a lot of cozy games don't have win conditions, right? A lot of cozy games don't have win conditions.
Your own images into it may make it into an absolute meme city that I'm imagining you will be creating, Ash.
Oh yeah, overlords of cats.
I feel like the cozy game stuff has made this a much broader discussion. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of games that purposefully don't have an ending.
It's one of those special kind of
games. There's purposefully no final.
I thought they banned me from watching after I
those
talked
games.
about
I don't like those because they're not games to me. I will say,
that's fair. That's valid.
There's a lot of media that I have enjoyed and played, but I would not call them games because they don't have an end.
I like how someone in chat said you're basically arguing the difference between games and activities.
Yeah,
I feel like that's a great way to say it.
Lyroth had a good statement. It's like saying playing with Legos is not a game. It's not. Playing with Legos is playing with Legos. There's no end point to playing with Legos. It's fun, but it's not a game.
I like it.
People.
All right, I got a question for you.
So yeah, I think that kind of sense of
if you fry a fish, is it fried
my
fish
friends,
or is it just
tell
fish?
Session has been a good bit of
It's
fun,
a
hasn't it?
fried
Remember
fish.
that there is a demo available for Dystopica on Steam.
Say that again?
You can go and make
it's not
your
a
own
grilled
imagined
fish.
futures, whether they are brilliant or bleak.
Right.
Oh, and while you're there, drop it a wish list, won't you, you lovely person?
But it's still fish, right?
It's sad to say that we are coming to the end of the expansion pack now. I mean, in advance of us
it's an adjective that describes a noun, so most of the time nouns do remain nouns if you remove the adjective. Yes.
We had Roger and Britt
Am I
interview
not
each
understanding
other
something
about
here?
their careers,
Okay.
their characters, and everything in between. It was as fun and as silly as you might expect. And now,
I'm so confused. Did something just go way over my head?
Hey, how's it
No,
going,
just
everyone?
it's just a question. I was,
Welcome you to the Future Games Show. I'm still waiting for that coffee.
Yeah. Hello. Well, should we start with a question?
I have no idea what's in these.
Neither do I. I'm a little nervous.
What video game or TV show defines
That'd be
your
reboot
childhood?
for me. Reboot.
He's holding a human ear, obviously, because frogs don't have ears. So what else was he going to hold up?
Okay. Ooh, what was your first role in video games?
Oh, that's easy.
I only will play as Yoshi.
No,
Still
chat.
to
That's
this
not
day.
Alec Baldwin.
He's a smaller target.
I didn't say the word Spartan.
And he says to me, "What is Red Dead Redemption 2?" Well, I didn't want to make him feel bad.
Meeting your heroes and they're impressed with you.
I'm not going to lie to you. It brought tears to my eyes.
I feel like he'd be really fun to have a beard. I don't know why.
He just seems like a cool
he
guy.
always has like this like half smile on his face.
Yeah.
Her
So I
too,
went
actually.
in
They both seem really
and
cool.
I'm saying cherries, bananas, pineapples. You know,
Whoa.
that's a tough one. I actually got TB. I got it. I got better though.
I actually ride the chocobo to
great
the
line.
studio.
You smell like your shit took a shit.
Very, very top secret.
They're all ex-murderers.
editing.
Yeah,
Trying to
that's-
hide from the police.
Oh, and now everyone knows your secret.
Can you do it again, but not as shit? Yeah.
You know, like
Wow.
Dude, I like how they just sat them down. I feel like that's what the show should be. That's exactly what I was talking about. They just sat them down and were like, yo, just chill with each other. We're going to record it.
Yeah.
That was funny. That was good.
Morgan and Tifa Lockhart
they need more of that.
now, because the interview is live over on the Future Game Show YouTube channel. So check that out after.
And what's even funnier is it was still about the game.
With that, my friend,
like, did you guys catch that? Like, they were still very much like in character in their games, but it was funny and organic, and it felt fine. There was no like trying.
And deep dives. Remember, you can search Future Game Show on Steam.
That was edited? Well, of course it was, but I mean, it felt better. If they can do that editing, why don't they do that for the whole show, right?
Yeah, I mean, the main show was edited.
Yeah, well, I think both of them were, to be honest.
Yeah.
To some degree.
XP for everyone who wants.
I mean, they had prompts. They were opening
all the
prompts.
exciting games we featured. Oh, and if you want to rewatch any of today's
Life
trailers,
is edited, chat.
This camera, I'm sorry, it's just pissing me off. Like, what? I can't. It's just so bad.
I think it's a guy walking slowly and trying
But
to make it so.
it's like they don't understand what center is. Like, or because it's an L-shaped desk, they're like, how do we center this? One thing's longer than the other.
We need a professional.
we don't get this. It's so annoying. Anyways, hey, I think is that it? I think that's it for the day. Actually, is there anything on?
No, I think that's about it. I normally would be done for the day, but I'll be back for Elden Ring later because my family's gone. So I'm
all right. Yeah,
it's weird, man.
They went to the beach without you.
They did. They're there for like
they went
4
to the
days.
beach
Dude,
without you?
This is like
Oh,
the
man.
first. This is the first time, and I think I can count the amount of times on one hand in the last 7 years when other people haven't dictated my schedule. So I'm in this.
Yeah.
I'm in this weird like.
It's kind of nice.
What do I do? What do I can just do what I want.
It's kind of nice. It's also maybe not so great that you're doing exactly what I choose to do, and that's just stream more.
Well, I mean, to be blunt, for me, like I've got some makeup time over the last 7 years, so I should probably take it in. But yeah, I feel you, man.
Yeah. Anyways, I will see you guys early tomorrow. Well, I guess drop frames time, really, but we should start like 30 minutes prior.
Hold on, let me take a look at it. Tomorrow
it's a big day tomorrow. We go Xbox to Call of Duty to PC Gamer. Pretty much.
Oh yeah.
5 hours straight.
I'll be on probably at 12:30. Just like you said.
Cool.
We'll start right then.
Yep. And we'll you guys want to do all cams tomorrow as well?
Yeah, we can do cams for sure.
Okay.
Do you guys just want to plan on
I'll be live whenever, and you guys can just hop in.
Cool.
As long as we start like right before the show starts, that's all that really matters.
Yep.
Cool. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thanks for the fun, gents. See you then.
See you guys.
Bye. All right. Hey, that's going to do it. Thanks, everyone, so much for watching over on YouTube's. I didn't really watch any of the other showcases earlier in the day. We got like halfway into the wholesome game thing. But I think Co and Zeke did. So if you want to watch their stuff, you can go check out their channel. It should still be a VOD. But I recorded this on YouTube for the Future Game Show. It was about 2 hours. But once again, I'm not sponsored. So if you want the cold, hard, real opinions without any fear of bias, for now, Games Radar, who can contact me at business@itmeJP.com. Check us out.